This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen Keep Moving Ballerina, a short new comedy drama from Zackary James Cowell. It follows a young woman named Elise, training to be a dancer and interested in a prestigious fellowship program. The application process requires sending off an audition tape with original choreography, but try as she might, Elise can't seem to meet her own expectations and pull off her movements. As she's trying to figure things out, she runs into Blair, an old friend from school. As they reconnect, her anxieties and fears are given a bit of a new perspective, and their talks may just be the push she needs to bring her strengths to the surface. That might be a bit schmaltzy, but that's pretty much the gist of the action of the film. Calling it action may be a bit overkill, though, since the majority of the short is conversational and character-driven, with Elise's actual dancing more of a visual bookend for her story rather than a more prominent element within the greater narrative. Because of this, there really isn't much outright happening in the film, outside of its character exploration. The conversation that Elise and Blair have is pretty interesting, but isn't quite as captivating as it ought to have been, I think. I feel like the idea was to create a realistic conversation between friends, but it doesn't come out that way, partially due to the writing, which feels a bit on the nose at times, and especially as it gets into the main themes, and the acting on hand, which is fine overall, but either comes off a bit exaggerated or understated, never at all finding that happy medium. I will add that this doesn't make the actors unlikable, of course. It just makes for a movie that's not very dynamic. It's only in scenes outside of conversations and dialogue that everything is visibly active, from the characters themselves and where they are within a shot, to actual camera movement. In comparison, the conversation scenes are basic shot-reverse shot setups with little to focus upon, made a bit more challenging by the black and white imagery, which isn't exactly balanced well, and thus appears a bit murky. There's not much else in the film's technical elements to talk about, since the editing is used more practically and sound design is kept natural over the runtime. Overall, I think the major focus was more on the performances of the cast, who do show promise in their individual roles, but again, they need to hone and refine their talent a bit more, and focus on reaching a realistic timing and direction. That's just my opinion anyway. Keep Moving Ballerina, Zackary James Cowell, 2023. 2.5 stars. I'd say it's still worth giving a shot. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have something to add, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. I wonder if I should try... that joke format is overused. I'm not going to be picking up dancing while I'm here. I barely move around as it is. Sad, really.